move a lot of the time, that's usually the best. You can just run away from it a little bit, turn back around, and then run back towards it. Alright, so since you saw the past, most of it, I'll show you the present. There were a couple sections up there that I did miss, but you really have to remember about it. I had forgotten about it once I had passed the second one. And there you go, see, just little hidden sections with rings, as I said before, and shields and whatnot. And make sure we'll make sure to go after the air. There we go. But anyway, these zones, of course, will, as in most Sonic games, will be getting harder, and the acts will get harder as you go along. This probably will be the last really easy zone, and then everything else past this one will be getting harder. I'm trying to remember the zones. The zones that's coming up next. Can't think of any off the top of my head. Probably this one, or maybe the fourth zone will be the last easy one. As I said, I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like to be a lot more of these hidden little sections in this one, rather than, or that you don't need to change time eras, like in Palm Tree Panic and in Collision Chaos Zone. You can see you do move up a lot faster when you come out of the water, and thankfully the water doesn't seem to slow you down all that much. You want to be very careful about those. The blue fire that the fish head is spitting out will mess you up. I guess I showed enough of the past, or the present in Act 1. I'll go ahead and show off a little bit of the present since I'm already here. Or, I showed enough of the present in Act 1, I'll show off a little bit more of the past here. A little bit more out of the... Oh, yeah, you want to be very careful about that. As I said, some of the elements in the background will change depending on the time zones, and you want to make sure you don't get caught out like that. But thankfully they do give you another, if you do want to go back to the present, you can. I want to be very careful through here because I don't want to lose my fish. I've never seen fish before. It's pretty cool. Don't want to lose my rings, so I can go after the time stone here in Act 2. That'll give me 3 more that I'll need to get, and it should be fairly easy after. Well, no, they're not going to be easy because the zones are just going to get harder, and it'll be harder to keep your rings. But thankfully, the water is lower here, so you really don't have to worry about drowning in the past. So if you do have trouble in the underwater sections in this zone, it's best if you can go ahead and find a. I think the robot transporter is around here somewhere. That's why I'm running. I guess not. Anyway, it's best if you can go to the past if you are having trouble drowning in. There you go. I wouldn't really use these videos as a how-to, damn it. Well, that sucks. Oh, great, and it sends me right back to the beginning. That's fun. Okay. But that's pretty cool that you do keep the zone, or the time zone that you were, or time era that you're in. And it does look like the, it's gonna keep me hitting the robot transporter, because I saw a few of the seeds that the robots are made out of. Nope, don't want to go to the future. I'll happily stay in the past. And hopefully regain my rings. That's a priority right now. All of the traps won't be gone in the past, you will see, but there will be a lot less. Like the spikes, it'll pop out just randomly. They still will be here, but you won't see as many of them, say as in the present or the future. In the future, there's going to be a lot more of those type of traps compared to the present or the past. I do have a shield, so I am a little bit, well, I guess, the only thing I gotta worry about now is just spikes because of the, hitting the robot transporter. But it does give you the tone, and the, while you're underwater, I wasn't sure if it did do the tone because I never could hear it. But it sadly doesn't do the countdown, which for some people probably is good because, you know, it did get annoying after a while in a Labyrinth Zone and in. I want to be very careful while. Yeah, there we go. In Labyrinth Zone and the Water Zone for Sonic 1. Can't think of the name of right off the top of my head right now. But there we go. So, anyway, we'll make sure to get this one. And, an interesting thing, I'm not 100% sure if you could do it in the Sega CD version of this game, but I know you can in the PS3 port of this game. Again, I'm not 100% sure in the any other port except for the PS3. If you do, if you notice, it does save after every zone or after every act. You can, if you do mess up, if you catch it fast enough in this special stage, you can quit. Just pause the game and hit quit, and you'll be able to redo the special stage. The background will, I believe, the special stage will change. The whole special stage, you know, not just the background. It'll be totally different. Nope, don't want to get caught out there. Come on. We can't loop around back. Damn it. Come on. I'll probably have to do that in a moment. Let's see if I can't hit this guy first. Yep. And I'll go ahead and show that off. You just quit to the main menu. And go back to the save file. Start game. Save file. And this... Oh, okay. Sometimes it'll change and sometimes it won't. That's pretty good. I like the background for this one better because that looks a lot like the Angel Island zone, or the Angel Island from the later Sonic games, Sonic 3 and onward. Don't want to do that. Come on. It is really best to go ahead and knock the blue UFOs out of the way first, so you don't have to worry about the speed shoes and those messing you up. Because they're not really that helpful. It's best if you can just run around here as slow as you can. But I don't mean that slow. But you do lose them if you do get caught by one of these traps. So if you don't like the speed shoes, you know, you can lose them. I have to hurry because I've still got 2, and I'm quickly running out of time. Come on. Like not to have to restart more than, or retry these more than once. But yeah, since you can't place the PS3 port, you can't save it in the middle of zones like you could in or anywhere in the game like you could in the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection version of Sonic's 1 and 2. This is a great way to help make sure that you'll be able to get the time stones and everything. So here's the boss. I don't think this will be like a water-themed boss like in the Water Zone for Sonic 3. I honestly cannot remember the name of it right now. But you can see this is kind of a I don't know. You can tell there's a lot more technology and everything looks a lot more nicer than in the past or the present. Almost like I really can't think of it off the top of my head. Let's see, like a modern city, I guess, where you can see a lot of the plants encased in glass, you know, like you'd see in those sorts of situations. Okay, so I guess you have to destroy Robotnik as you're just looping through this. That's pretty cool. And this will open up to, hopefully not an ambush. Crap, yep, an ambush. Alright, let's see. And, okay, yeah, this is an interesting boss fight because there will be bubbles as you can breathe that will surround him, and then he'll shoot projectiles at you, which you can easily dodge. You know, you don't got to worry about. That give you at least 2 opportunities that you can go in between the shots, like there and at the front. But you want to make sure you don't. I am kind of using up the air bubbles a lot more than I probably should, but it only takes 1 more hit. You can see his windshield's cracked, and that was Title Tempest Zone. Every era, I'm glad I was able to do that. Challenge of the video is how many times did I get to the countdown in, or how many times did I almost run out of air? Thank you for watching. Until next time.